question, Marvin Hagler, has been all the way through the build-up to this, which Lennox
work up a big sweat in the dressing room there. That could be a major factor right now in the first round. Lennox looked very, very loose, very confident, and you know, he's seen when he came in the ring just dancing for a lucky punch in the first round. I noticed that he'd throw a jab to the body and come over the top.
The only mistake in his career has been that loss to Oliver McCall. Very nasty scar on the right cheek of Rahman, but that was due to...
And up a little higher because Rahman is still looking for the right. Looking for that lucky right hand shot.
Well, that's the one, as we've said on so many occasions, that cost him his title and perhaps $30 or $40 million.
See, there's the right hand that I was telling you about. Rahman just caught him with the right hand. And, you know, as you know, Lennox Lewis will try.
Rahman didn't quite have the hand speed of McCall or one or two of the other boxers that Lewis actually jabbing out that right hand.
Well, you know, I know that Manuel Stewart's probably going to jump right on him when he gets back in the corner, because you can see he's getting hit with punches that he should never get hit.
Rahman, the rock, and will he be the rock upon which Lennox Lewis's career will founder? Somehow, I don't think so. Better work by Lewis, up on his toes, bouncing confident. 10 seconds to go. Little feint of the right again. Two men who know their...
That's for sure.
So Lennox Lewis now 35 years old, and Emmanuel Stewart is senior trainer straight in front of him. And it wasn't a bad... Well, much more accurate by Lennox Lewis. Well, they must be fairly pleased, despite the difference in punches thrown and landed, with the performance of Rahman in that first round.
Lewis is very known for that uppercut, and if he found that he can catch him with that, I think he's going to use it a lot more.
Manny Stewart not too far away from us in the Lewis corner, just gesturing to his man to come forward. Oh, uppercut once again.
Nice uppercut. If he finds that seat.
Felt the power of his opponent, and when you feel the power of somebody that big, it must send shivers not just down your spine but through your very
There's
existence.
something after that uppercut.
So a much better round this for Lennox Lewis, without any shadow of a doubt.
Well, you know,
Van de Weiler from Belgium was the man who should have been judging at the first Lewis-Holyfield fight, which is a draw. Just arrogantly and confidently he pushes his man away.
Again, Lewis is looking for that overhand right, and when he throws it...
Decent little left hand from the challenger coming in, and again. So he's trying to vary his work a little bit and trying to confuse Lennox Lewis.
He's actually trying to get him out of there. The altitude is bothering him because he's got his mouth open, and that's a bad sign.
Lewis putting his man on the back foot at the end of the round, and a baleful stare between the two. And it's been nice and peaceful all the...
He couldn't believe that Rahman took those uppercuts like that.
Well, interesting variation in that round. We saw many more body shots than we saw in the first round. Lennox Lewis looking calm and collected. Remember, we're 6,000 feet above sea level. Frank Maloney, well, that is an outfit and a half.
When the inside work inside, he's only hit with the right hand.
Well, you know, the way that I feel, Rahman has got to put more pressure on Lennox, because Lennox is just standing on the outside. So he needs to fill that space in there. And he's got the cross.
Man, Lewis dominating the center of this ring. Short right hand inside from the champion, and he's able to turn.
Throws it so quick you can't even know it's coming.
The swelling underneath the left eye of the challenger has grown considerably. Lewis read it very well, was on the retreat, and then has closed his man down. He really has a nice repertoire, Lewis, hasn't he?
He's doing real well, but the problem that's a dangerous. You've got to close that mouth. It's got to be the altitude here.
Left and then a right and then a short.
See, there's another shot. After he takes these kind of punishing shots, the uppercut, he starts to get more braver. But I can see the left swelling over the left eye now.
The end of the third. There were odds of 200 to 1 on Rahman winning this in the first round. Lewis started as a 15 or 18 to 1.
Lewis shouldn't count him out either.
Well, a little flurry at the end of this round shows that Rahman is by no means finished. And to use that old boxing adage, he really has come here to fight.
Well, this is the kind of fight that we was here looking for.
Frank, what do you think so far?
So far, he's doing everything textbook. He's got his distance now. He's starting to find the body, which he did in the first round. Yeah, Rahman's dangerous, but you know, Lennox seems to have found the distance. As I said, he's getting the right hand in, which was missing in the first round. He hasn't been doing. So, you know, I think it's just a matter of time and patience.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Gary. Well, there's been a fair old number of punches thrown in this contest.
Well, you know what I see, Jim, is that
it brings them apart. We suspected that we may not need the judges.
Hey, Lennon is known for holding and punching behind the head.
He's trying to suck in what little oxygen there is here at 6,000 feet, just outside Johannesburg, in the aptly named Carnival City. Good defense by the champion. Into the second half of this, the fourth round. A lot of people predicted it wouldn't go as far as this, but Rahman is still there.
Well, I predicted this. The way it's looking right
in this round, and Lewis hasn't been nearly as dominating. Certainly not compared with the third round.
Rahman's got to get close. This is what he was trying to suck Lennox Lewis in again to throw the right hand, and he countered with his own right.
I think, to be fair, Lewis just moved the chin like half an inch to the side, and
I think somebody's going to have a headache here tonight.
Well, at the moment, that wasn't a bad shot right at the end by Rahman.
I believe if I was Lennox Lewis, I would just start boxing this guy and work on that left eye.
Not too far away by Lewis.
Again, Rahman staying too far back.
Everybody talks about the fact that Lewis hasn't been here for that long, but it's been nearly 200, but had to have a little sister move from his lower back. So while he's been preparing as best he can, he's perhaps a little bit rusty in terms of sheer competition. Lewis looking more confident.
He's looking more confident, but Manuel Stewart, I think, has got him picking. Well, you know, you see Lennox Lewis now playing with him, dropping both hands, and you can see that this guy is a dangerous fighter, this Rahman.
Well, how many people have we seen do that and got themselves caught?
Exactly.
Just about step of the man in the white trunks, the champion Lennox Lewis. Well, a smile on the face of Lewis, but Rahman is noted not.
You know, he backs up. You think you got this guy. You think he's not going to come back and fight. Then all of a sudden, he like puts his head down and just throws crazy punches, looking for that lucky shot.
Midway. Well, the sweat from the pair of them just showering over us here at ringside in our comedy position.
Got my hair all wet too.
Where did you leave it?